Okay, I have a lot of thoughts about all of these works from Goldie Muhammad, just because I feel like my thought process around education is very similar to hers. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, lots to think about, starting with this quote on page 45 of Unearthing Joy that really stuck with me. Just saying, there's a myth that white children benefit when they only see themselves in curriculum. That is false and does a great disservice to white children. No child benefits from seeing or learning about a single culture. I think, yeah, that just really stuck with me because, like, I think that's part of the reason why I'm really interested in becoming a Spanish teacher. Um, and yeah, I just hope to center that as I move forward. I'm also, yeah, thinking a lot about how different students have control of different forms of literacy, specifically the example given on page 41 to 42 of Cultivating Genius, about how emotional intelligence and the ability to read the room can be a form of literacy. And also thinking about this class as well as my class about exceptionalities in education, and yeah, just how we can submit work in multiple formats, and thinking curious if that's like a deliberate choice in terms of, yeah, honoring multiple types of literacy. um Either way, it's great, I love it. And also, yeah, thinking about how, yeah, there are intersections with that, and also disability justice in the classroom, or accessibility for students with learning disabilities. um, yeah, also just reflecting a lot on how to meaningfully invest in students' identity building, skills, intellect, criticality, and joy as they learn a whole new language. It feels complicated, and it's still like it's been something that I've been trying to wrap my head around. Just generally speaking, because I think for a while I've wanted to have a very justice centered classroom. Um, but yeah, I think building cultural awareness and deeper understanding of identity feels within reach, because I feel like the first thing you do in a language class is talk about yourself and who you are. I think that feels doable, and maybe giving homework around like learning about your ancestry and your own identity from your parents, something uh, like that, which also ties into yeah, there's like on page 49 of Unearthing Joy, there's these lesson rewrites that include like one of the components is a family or home connection, which I think is a really cool idea, and would love to think more about how to tie that into my work. But yeah, that said, also I think skills is pretty built in to, or like developing skills feels easy. It feels like most of what our education is around. I don't feel stressed about that. Intellect and criticality feel really hard without being able to dialogue much, although I think they can be cultivated by doing readings that maybe expand students' worldviews a little bit, especially including like diverse perspectives from people who speak like a whole different language from the people who are in the class. And yeah, I think finally, at the very least, joy feels very accessible. And yeah, just am happy feeling grounded in the fact that, like, I don't know, we can play games and reconnect with people's childlike sense of joy, which I feel really excited about. So yeah, those are my thoughts.